turn this into a dumpster fire like always.
Boy, I got the volume turned way up. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with some good men. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's my personal volume. It's really loud. Alright, hold on. What is up, ladies and germs? There's no ladies here, shit. What am I even saying? What is up, everybody?
What?
Another dumpster stream. Wah, wah, wah.
Lots of dumpster fires.
Week 1 is in the books for the NFL. Tree's got sports ball, lots of sports ball coming.
Yeah, I got 2 episodes coming. First one I'm rendering right now is for the MLB. I'm also doing work on the NFL one. That's not too far behind. Like, I'm just trying to do both. Like, one was already done. I'm just tweaking it now. But the problem is work's been boring and they've scheduled me all the shit shifts, so I haven't had a goddamn time. Fucking terrible.
Shifts. You're getting the shit shifts, buddy.
Yep.
Hold on, let me turn my face on here. Boom!
They don't schedule me for Penn State, but whatever.
Yeah. See, look at the background here. I got the Browns kicker there in the most.
Ben Gonzalez.
Yes. In the most Browns Steeler moment of the year, I think. You know, I think
that picture is pure Browns.
Yeah.
Think about it, because the dude's just looking in like disgust. It's miserable outside. There's a Steeler taunting in the background, and all the Cleveland Browns in the background are like, "We paid money to see this. What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who ends a historic losing streak with a tie? Only the Browns. It's only the Browns.
Well, they said like, they did. If they were going to end their losing streak, you were to tell them that on Saturday, they'd take it. They'd be like, "Oh my God, we're going to end our losing streak," and not in the most agonizingly painful way imaginable.
I mean, that was a shit show. We could talk the whole show about that, but we're not. We're gonna do other stuff. We got we got lots of stuff here. We got that Pacioretty trade. Hockey's coming back. Baseball's heating up. The Dodgers aren't even in first place. They're trailing the Rockies. It's just a smorgasbord of things, but we will go through. And I know we're not gonna ruin sports ball. Only 81 people now. Let's go through. We'll go through every NFL game and talk about what we learned and who was good.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be spoiling sports ball. Trust me.
Yeah, oh, you got some good
It's going to be a long one. It's looking like a 15-minute one. Like, I kind of went overboard on this one.
Nice. I'm working on my MLB Stadium video. That one's going to be freaking long as shit, too.
Yeah, I think the other sports ball, like I'm doing for MLB is like 12 minutes.
Damn.
That's some ridiculous.
I've
got some long ones coming out.
You're just blabbing away. So
yeah, hopefully it's worth it and not trash.
The other thing is, so I'm really happy to announce this. It's now official, right? You're going to Dallas? Is it?
Yep.
Yes. So Tree and I will be in Dallas on September 29th.
And I think it's a bunch of other people too.
Yeah, well, I got word that Flemlo Raps will be there. I got word that KTO will be there. I'm thinking maybe all the SeatGeek creators are going to be there. So maybe Saint will be there, you know? I don't know. There'll definitely be some people I'll be like, "Holy shit, you do shit for SeatGeek?" Like, it'll be awesome, dude. So,
I mean, we'll see. It'll be interesting. Let's just put it that way. It'll be like a circle jerk, but with sports people.
Right. I wonder who's going to get drunk and try to grope a cheerleader.
That'll probably be you.
Nah, man, I don't do that stuff. When I get drunk, I just sit in a corner and just cry about my life. I'm like, I'm 42. I got 2 kids. Like, I'm not a fun drunk. I'm a depressing drunk. What I am. All right, let's cut this music right here. But anyways, I'm gonna vlog the whole thing, so it's gonna be fun. You might have to duck and cover when I have the camera out, dude. So it'll be good shit, man. We're gonna drink lots of beer. That's what I
That sounds
anticipate.
about right.
So, yeah. All right, Steve Clax, come to the game on the 29th. We're going to be doing lots of stuff. They actually have a sweet agenda for us. They're going to take us to the practice facility. So I'm really excited for that. I don't know if we're going to get field access, but that's what they laid out to me. And then there's like a huge SeatGeek event that night, Saturday night. And then Sunday's the game. I fly out like right after the game. So I'm going to be pissed drunk getting on a flight. Just and I don't fly well when I'm drunk. Like I have to pee every 2 minutes. It's terrible.
That does sound like you when you're drunk.
Yep. All right. I can throw a ball about 40 yards, by the way, hikey, right? Or high 2K. I can still bring it with the arm. The old arm's good. I still lift weights and shit. Yeah, who choked harder, the Bears or the Falcons? We'll get to that. All right, let's run down these scores here. So you got the Eagles and the Falcons on Thursday to open. And we kind of talked about that, right?
Yeah. Fucking Sarkisian didn't learn a damn thing.
No.
Drunk motherfucker.
Yeah. What's his name? Kyle Shanahan could have been called better plays than that shit.
Yeah. Well, Kyle Shanahan would have thrown a pass in field goal range, so whatever.
Right. Yeah, Sarkisian is still drunk. He's drunk all the time, trying to grope people. Maybe he'll be at the SeatGeek tent right there. So Eagles, Falcons, what we learned is that the Eagles are the Eagles and the Falcons are just the Falcons, basically. That's all there is to it. All right, in order here, the Ravens bent the Bills over and just...
The Bills look like trash.
Yeah. They were getting pounded.
Let's start Nathan Peterman. What will possibly go wrong there?
I feel like Nathan Peterman is a guy where they're like, yeah, we want to start. Is it Josh Allen? But we have to set the expectations so low, so we're gonna put Peterman in there so that all the pressure is off of Allen, right? Like go out there and suck.
Yep, and then they traded
AJ McCarron.
What's his face? Yeah, AJ McCarron. They traded him to the Raiders, so they screwed.
I don't understand why if you draft a quarterback in the first round, see what you got with him. You're terrible. You got beat 47-3. Yeah, I think it's the right move. People say, oh yeah, he's gonna get eaten alive. Well, he's gonna get eaten alive either way. You know, if you suck, you suck. So, and Nathan Peterman is terrible. We had the Bengals and the Colts. Whew. What did we learn there?
I don't know what to think about that. Like, Colts kind of blew that one.
Yeah, Andrew Luck looked decent. I mean, he came out of his cave, whatever cave that he was in, and full neck beard, still threw some balls, and then someone nailed him in the face with their helmet and got ejected.
A bungle.
Right. Which was rightly so. And then to make up for that call later, they called a roughing the passer on probably one of the cleanest hits I've ever seen. So.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's the NFL.
Yeah. But the Colts, they had a chance to win that game, but instead it became Groundhog Day. And the Bengals, like I said on the Watch Mojo segment, I was like, yep, an 11-1 season. Or 11-win season with a playoff loss is underway for the Bengals. They won't win 11 though.
I don't know if they'll win 11. Like 8.
8, maybe
9.
Maybe.
Well, the Colts would have won that one if Jack Doyle could have held on to the goddamn ball.
Yes, Jack Doyle. That sounds like an old school football player right there. Like somebody from the 50s, Jack Doyle in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. Yeah, Bengals winning 11 games. I see you laughing. Packers are not fucked. All right, Buccaneers, Saints. Oh, this one's juicy too, by the way. So Ryan Fitzpatrick just goes off, right? Like, he's like, who is that quarterback that played for the Packers on the last day of the season that one year and threw like 7 touchdowns? Do you remember who that was?
What, like Matt Flynn?
Yes, he pulled a Matt Flynn. If this were the last day of the season, Ryan Fitzpatrick would get signed for like $40 million.
Shitloads of money.
Yes,
right?
Matty Flynn. Right.
And then they'd learn what happened with Buffalo and the Jets.
Yeah. That's my favorite story because Matt Flynn played against the defense. It was like on rookie mode, and he threw for 6 touchdowns. And who was it? The Seahawks that gave him all that money? They signed him as their starter, or is it the Raiders? Somebody gave him some.
Who was that? Oh, Matt Flynn, the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks before Russell Wilson. They were like, "Hey, let's give it this guy." Hey, man, he beat.
That was the same rookie. That was Russell Wilson's rookie year.
Yeah. And then Russell Wilson was a starter, and he just played amazing. So that was dumb. But yeah, what is Fitzmagic doing? The Saints are supposed to be good too, and they got the shit kicked out of them.
They look like trash.
Yeah.
I think how do you give up 400 yards to Fitzpatrick? Like, come on.
I got to play the Fitzmagic song, though, just because it's so good for the background. I got to put some bed on Fitz. Probably get a copyright claim, but we don't make any fucking money from this shit yet anyways. I sent them an email about monetization there, and they're like, I'm sorry, small channels don't have support. I'm like, fuck you. God damn it. Oh no, this is Do You Believe in Fitzmagic? I want Fitzmagic. Can't do Fitzmagic. Come on. I've downloaded that song like 600,000 times. Where is?
It's not Fitzmagic. It's called Fitzception.
This is just a soundbite right here, I think. Hold on.
Oh, ho, ho, it's magic. You know, never believe it's not so.
Yeah, there we go. Fitzmagic. Yeah, I don't want to listen to the original. It's just Fitzmagic, man. He's amazing. Fucking Fitzmagic. All right. So why are the Saints so bad? What's going on with that?
It's not really the Saints that bad. It's just their D shit the bed.
How do they fix that? They're supposed to have a good defense. Like, I don't know. I saw today that Fitzmagic was only owned in like 1.5% of all fantasy teams. And we will go over our fantasy week 1, by the way, the Dumpster Fire League, for all you guys that were in there. Yeah, you're welcome, Bondi, for the follow back. All you have to do is put YouTuber in your Twitter bio, and I'll follow you back. Because I used to follow other people, and I'd have YouTube in my bio, and if they didn't follow me back, I'd be like, fuck you. I ain't no fanboy. Really, they just get like 50 follows a day. So not everyone. There are people that are like you, Tree, that get 1,000 like tweets consistently, because you're a big shot.
Like, I ain't no big shot. It's like I only get a couple hundred. I'm not a couple thousand. Jeez.
Dude, you've had a couple that have gotten like 1,500 likes, right?
Yeah, I got one that hit 2,000. I think I've had a couple that hit 1,000.
Wow.
Very rarely, though.
You're going to get one of those like 249K tweets that's a thread, and you link your book that you're not going to write underneath it, Like, wow, I got 75K retweets. I'm famous now.
Give me money.
Yeah. Here's my link to my Amazon influencer promo code. All right. Patriots at Texans. Nothing new there. Patriots, the highlights I saw was just them being Patriots, being solid and doing Patriot things. And Brady showing no sign of slowing down. Did Watt play in that game?
I think he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he had 2 tackles, no sacks. DJ Reader.
Seeing 3 tackles, 1 assist.
Did Jardavion Clowney played? He had a tackle and an assist. So they're healthy. I think they can be optimistic, the Texans. If they're going to, hang around with the Patriots, not a bad look. Watson did look rusty. He looked
Watson had a bad first quarter.
Yeah.
First play, just like fumble.
Yeah. He looked rusty like a trombone,
Mm-hmm. Gotta work that shit.
You know what a jelly donut is?
Berliner.
A Berliner. Do you know what a Cleveland? You know what Cleveland steamer is, right? Yeah. All right. Speaking of Cleveland steamers, Vikings 49ers. 49ers were surprisingly better than a lot of people thought in that game too. It was not.
The issue was Garoppolo looked mortal. That was the problem.
Yeah, I think he's the kind of guy that if you put personnel in front of him, he's like not as good. Like he has to be running for his life. He's like a Fran Tarkenton type player. But I don't know. I mean, Vikings go out and win their debut. That's what they paid for, right? That's what Kirk Cousins is supposed to do. And I think he's just known as okay, how about is Kirk Cousins a game manager?
Well, hopefully, maybe.
You think
you need to figure out.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you need to figure out like where it is at. Because I'm getting an echo and it's really disturbing.
Oh, you're getting an echo? Where?
But like I need more time to figure out if Cousins is a game manager. I think he can be because he's not in the shit show of Washington.
Mm-hmm. Are you still getting an echo?
At this point, time will tell. A little bit, yeah. Maybe because of the mic I used to.
No, I'm in carotid. I don't know why, or keratoid. I don't know why. It shouldn't be picking up any feedback from this. This is the exact same setup every time now, which is always a dumpster fire.
I don't have a mic on me, but that's probably why.
Oh, okay. Oh, because your dog's sitting, right?
Yeah. A little puppy.
Little puppy.
Yeah, 14-year-old puppy.
Oh, yeah. My dog's my best friend because I don't have any friends. Look at this one hair right here. This is amazing right here. This one hair just sticking out. This is a long one. Oh, got it.
That's the YouTube life, man.
Got it. That's right. This is what full-time YouTubing is right here. You just let random beard hair just get super long on you. God, I'm old. Holy shit, I'm 42 fucking years old. All right. Titans Dolphins. Here's another one. That one kind of shocked me that the Dolphins were that much better.
Titans didn't look good. The issue was like they did the same thing Atlanta did. They went for it on 4th down in the first quarter when you just should get the points. And then the quarterback play was garbage.
Yeah, did Marcus Mariota get benched or did he get hurt?
I think he got injured.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that made a difference because when you put Blaine Gabbert in there, like you're fucked. And
Blaine Gabbert is like he's just there to like destroy hopes and dreams. That's all he's there for.
Yes. How hurt is Mariota?
He said he's doing a full practice apparently. So.
Oh. Wow, you really read that shit, the waiver wire. Tannehill, this is the most Tannehill line ever. 20 for 28, 230, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. That is Ryan Tannehill in a freaking nutshell. Who is texting me? Sorry. Is it as long as it's Uh-oh. Anyways, so let's go back to the scores. Steelers. No, we're going to cover Steelers, Browns, and Giants, Jaguars at the end here.
Do that last.
Yes. And then Giants, Jaguars before that. Chiefs, Chargers. Chargers were bad. Bad.
I find myself laughing more that it was full of Chiefs fans.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why are you still, like, there?
Every LA team is like that. Pretty much, every LA stadium, except for the Lakers, every LA stadium is, their team, their building, the other team's fans. That's basically it in LA. But fuck you, Spanos.
That's too easy.
I know. I shouldn't even said that. That meme is dead. Are you doing something new for sports ball with that?
Yeah, I'm not doing fuck you Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing. I'll reference it, but I'm not gonna say it. I
Right.
mean, that's last year.
Right. You got
I
to
mean,
cut it out.
like if I say like "fuck you" Spanish repeatedly, people say like, "Dude, you're going back to the well."
Yep. Yep.
And
You're
it's
like
just like,
you're like Bart Simpson. I didn't do it. You know.
Yeah.
Like
that
can't.
is so 1991.
Yep. Yep. Fuck you, Spanos. Out of style. Like
Mhm.
what was in style? I don't even know what was in style last year that the kids don't do. Probably some meme. You know.
Right, fidget spinners.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Spanos is out like fidget spinners. Exactly. Exactly. Cowboys, Panthers. Cowboys.
Cowboys look like dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they couldn't get anything on offense going. Like it was like first drives were punt, 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 missed field goal, punt, and then they got like a touchdown on the last drive.
Yeah, yeah, and then went for 2, and then the Panthers defense complete. They had a chance to tie. I think they had the ball. They had the ball with a chance to, you know, get down the field. But the Panthers defense is really good. You know, Kuechly is when he's in there. He got hurt for a little bit. I saw that play, but when he's in there, he's good. And the Panthers are tough. If they're gonna be good, and the Saints are gonna suck, that could be a surprise in that division right there, for sure.
Panthers, I can see like it's going to be cutthroat in the NFC South.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
For sure.
inevitable.
For sure. Those, you know, when you get these sort of average teams, you know, bunching up like a NASCAR race. I actually covered NASCAR in the video I put out today. For
Ooh,
once.
NASCAR.
Yeah, the caution clock. Somebody comment.
The caution clock in the overtime.
Yes, I even got in a Bill France burn right there. I was impressed. Brian France, I'm sorry. Bill France. Isn't that his dad?
Bill Francis' dad, the one that's not an incompetent piece of shit.
Yeah, well, the France family built like NASCAR from nothing, and then this one other dude likes to get drunk and, you know, drive through checkpoints, just fucking wasted or hitting some. I forget. Oh, you want to talk about the U.S. Open's final? We'll talk about that in a little bit when we get through these scores. It'll be like an interlude between the next week, previewing next week. All right. Redskins, Cardinals. I watched most of that game because my wife's a Redskin fan. Redskins looked really impressive first half, not so much the second half. And the Cardinals are bad. Super bad. Terrible team. Terrible team. But so Redskins did what they were supposed to do. Go ahead.
AP looked like he was playing in 2008 again.
Right. I was like, when is he going to fracture his fibula? Like, that is what I expected from AP. And
Oh, yeah. Like, Alex Smith didn't look like terrible, but that's more because the Cardinals are bad. And then everyone's going to think that, like, if David Johnson will get out of it. But it's like that. No. No. They're a 6-win team, 7-win team at best.
Yeah. And I mean, David Johnson was impressive because he's like Barry Sanders. You know, he's just good on a bad team, but it don't matter. Yeah. Sam Bradford. Yeah, he played, right? Yeah, he was the starter, 20 for 34. How do you go 0 TDs and 1 INT against the Redskins?
Because it's the Redskins.
Right. Josh Norman's decent. AP looked incredible, though. He did look really good. I was like, how many steroids did they load that guy up with to get into this game right here? All right. This game, Broncos Seahawks. I was not impressed by either team, really. You know, I'm surprised at the Seahawks. Remember, this was a Super Bowl matchup how many years ago? 3 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the Seahawks O-line is still terrible.
Yeah. Russell Wilson can't do it all. He cannot do it all. And the Broncos.
That's what they're planning on doing. It's like, hey, Russell, just do shit and don't die. Please, thanks, bye.
Yeah. I watched some of Brandon's live stream while he was watching the game. He was tossing off the whole time. You know, I was like, you can't do that. You can't just rub out a batch watching your Broncos play. But they did okay. I don't think there's no reason to get optimistic as long as Von Miller stays healthy. But again, I think the Seahawks are just that bad. I think they're really bad. Speaking of really bad teams, I want to do this in order. The Rams and the Raiders here.
Raiders didn't look bad for about a half. And
24
then they fell
minutes.
apart.
Yeah. Or 30 minutes. They looked good. And then
Yeah.
they figured out, man, Khalil
Then
Mack.
we saw the real teams like expose them, and Derek Carr looked like shit. He was forcing passes pretty badly in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That just put the dagger in them.
Most overrated quarterback. Do you think it's Derek Carr in the league?
At this rate, later in the week, if it's like on terms, it might be Stafford.
That is an excellent segue into the next game because Matthew Stafford.
I think just Stafford, do the entire team.
Right. I
think I didn't even know if they prepped for a game. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
He must have hurt himself somehow. He did not look normal. Like, something was really off with him. And it's not like the Jets were doing anything special on defense.
No, the Jets just let them collapse upon themselves.
Yeah.
Like the Phillies game last night. They just that's just let them collapse on themselves.
Yep. And the picks that Stafford was throwing, because I watched a pretty good deal of that game too. They weren't like, a Jets safety or something jumped a route. They were just overthrows, like they were bad interceptions. And that's alarming if you're a Lions fan. I mean, you shouldn't be optimistic if you're a goddamn Lions fan, but that's really scary. When you make the Jets look that good.
With a rookie starting quarterback.
Right. Who threw it?
It's how much narratives can change. Because you were about to say it too. Like, first play, Sam Darnold throws a pick. Everyone's going, butt fumble. And then it's like, oh, God. It's terrible.
Yeah, I will say this. The Jets, I was impressed with their speed. It might have just been because they were on Ford Field and that turf, but they were everywhere. They had some good speed in that game. I was like, they're playing much faster than the Lions right now, and it showed. So the Jets could make some noise. I don't know if Darnold can, not do stupid shit. They could be good, but I think the Pats sweep them. So, all right, let's get into the juicy games. The juicy games right here.
So
Juicy. Packers, Bears. That was just a microcosm of why Aaron Rodgers can wear a Brokeback Mountain fucking outfit to his presser when he signed for all that money and get away with it because he's fucking the best quarterback in the league.
The thing with the Colts was, I'm sorry, not the Colts. I mean, the Giants. Losing my mind.
Packers.
Yep. With the pack, see, I'm losing my damn mind now. This dog's kind of distracting me.
Is he licking peanut butter off your balls? Is that how it's going?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Maybe some.
I would say the main thing is like with the Bears, it's totally when you're looking at the first half, you're sitting there like you're feeling really good. Khalil Mack is a beast. He still is a beast. The return's looking really good. Aaron Rodgers in the locker room. Deshaun Kaiser was out there throwing picks left and right. The Packers look like trash. You're up by 20 points. And then it's like, we can't lose. And then it's suddenly as if like the hex of the McCaskies or the football gods decided, you know what? Fuck you. We're going to let you have the most agonizing loss you've had in a long time.
Dude, Deshaun Kaiser looked terrible. He looked like a deer that had just been splattered all, like that was not just lost in the headlights, but literally in the headlights. Like
yeah, he was looking good for like 3 plays, and then he just fell off the rails.
Yeah. And then Rodgers comes out. So, yeah, just to echo what you said, right? They're up 20-0. Khalil Mack looks like freaking Lawrence Taylor, right? And they knocked out Rodgers. They're like, oh, the Packers are fucking done. They're like digging the Packers' graves, right? The Bears fans. They're like, yep, we got this one, arms folded and shit. And then fucking Captain A-Raj comes out of the fucking locker room.
Yep, he comes out of the locker room on one goddamn leg, probably injected with a shitload of illegal morphine and painkillers.
Right.
Just to, like, get off the edge. And he's still like, whatever, I'm going to throw.
Yep. I'm just
the ball and then just like pull a victory out of my ass. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go all Goku on him and just Super Saiyan the fuck out of this game. Dude, there were plays in there where I just saw him throw the ball and I'm just like, nobody can do that in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He is a fucking badass dude. He's bad, man. And the way his fast twitch muscle, and think about it too, he was high as shit out there. Like he was doped up out of his mind making plays. Like, I don't know.
Maybe he was just like in a transcendent plane where it's just like, oh, look, he sees nothing but the wide receivers like, okay, ball.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that he was not actually high. He was just on a like a physical high. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't dilute your freaking pupils to the size of, 2 tailpipes. I mean, he after the game, like I want to get that interview up real quick. Hold on. Aaron Rodgers high. Oh, yeah, here's the post game right here. Oh wait. I want to take it from this channel right here.
Aaron Rodgers is just going to like abandon his family more. That's really all I can get out of that.
I mean, he's a single dude. Like he should be worried about getting hooked to painkillers like his buddy Brett was. Look at his eyes right here. Well, let me pause this right here. His eyes are glossy. I mean, he looking like he's failing a field sobriety test right now. He is freaking baked. Look at that.
Take a look here. Yeah, he looks plastered. He's like,
I'll tell you.
Patrick's going to crash me later.
Yeah, Elon Musk got high as shit.
And Joe Rogan.
I think the only thing that can dilute your eyeballs like that is like intense amounts of morphine. Dilate, not dilute. What the fuck? Yeah.
Are you high right now, Mr. 5 Points?
Me? I'm not. I have no idea what you're talking about. I would not do such things. Right
Sure.
All right. Yeah, he was baked. He was just talking and just, oh my gosh. Trubisky looked good too, by the way, until he started sucking. And then, yeah.
Trubisky looked all right for the first half. Like he wasn't making mistakes. He was making decent reads. Then once he second half came, the entire team collapsed.
Yeah.
Matt Nagy got the full read.
They got bullied they got scared by Rodgers. Is what happened. They were like, "Oh shit,"
They'd be choking.
Yeah, I'll be choking. I'll be choking to the east.
Lots of choking.
Choking to the west. I'll be choking. All right, let's cover our teams. Giants, Jags. So, me as a Giants fan was they had a chance to win. They should have won that game if Eric Flowers wasn't literally a piece of shit. I'm not speaking figuratively. Eric Flowers is a piece of shit and he's terrible. Oh, that dog. Uh-oh, better be careful.
That's my dog. Sorry. He's
trying to bite your balls, man. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Got to slather those nuts with the right stuff. Cottage cheese, man. Uh-huh.
Think you might have to go take a whiz.
Oh, you're going to take him out for a walk?
No, a whiz, a pee.
Yeah.
Not a walk.
Oh, he's going to pee on your leg? My dog likes to hump strangers.
Whatever.
That's what my dog does. I'm like, dude. He's neutered too, but he just likes to fucking hump strangers. Anyways, Manning looked good. Beckham looked good. When they could get open, when Manning had time and Flowers wasn't kicking defenders as they ran by him, they looked good. But I have no idea why he is out there. He is so bad. And I get that Jacksonville is one of the better defenses in the league, but if you want to win 10 games, you can't have Eric Flowers out there. They must have nobody. They must have a backup tight end as the
why I don't know why you still have Eli Apple and Eric Flowers to begin with.
Eli Apple actually played amazing. So that's the flip side. Like, I was really impressed by Apple. Whatever child psychologist they took him to was effective, because Apple was incredible.
Unless his mama slapped some sense into him.
That's
all
what
I can
happened.
really think.
That's what happened. She took a nap with him and then slapped some sense into him. But yeah, the Giants should have won the game, and they fucked up. The defense played really well. They held Blake Bortles led offense, the Jaguars, to 20 points. So I'm optimistic. I like them over the Cowboys next week. I'll tell you that. So anything you saw in that game or want to comment on?
Mostly I just saw like a little flashes of Saquon Barkley, but he's still going to have trouble because, once again, you're playing better defenses and you deal with Eric Flowers. But there's stuff to go on for him. I'm still thinking like 7 wins for them. And he should have a chance because their D was not bad.
Yeah, this reminds me of that one year where they started like 0-4 and then ended up like 6-10, where the defense was good and the offense just could not get anything going. I don't know. It's hard to gauge your offense though against the Jaguars. That's a good defense, but we'll see if they have at least beat up the teams that they should when they play the Cowboys next week, because they have to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to upstate New York. I've been to upstate New York lots of times. I've been to Rochester. I've had a dinosaur plate. I've been to Cooperstown. I've been to the Finger Lakes, Watkins Glen. Even been to Niagara fucking Falls. God damn it. Have you been to the falls?
Niagara, yep.
Yeah.
Both sides, I think. Mostly American side, but Canadian side is better.
The Canadian side is way better. Way better. Did you go on the Maid of the Mist?
Yes.
Yeah. I was waiting for some boy to fall off and that, Superman to catch him and put him in the boat, but it never happened. Oh. Yeah, we did all that shit when I was like 13. My parents, we just drove from here to the fucking Niagara Falls. That's how we vacationed when I was a kid. We would just drive places and then turn around and come back. My dad is a military colonel. I know I'm getting derailed right here. He's a colonel. His idea of vacation, this is what he'd do. He'd take like a week or 2 weeks off and we'd go down to Alabama and like renovate a house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is great. This is not a vacation, Dad. We're renovating.
This is a vacation.
Right.
Uh-huh. Sure.
He's like, we're not at work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, this dog's yelping too much. I gotta take him outside for a little whizzy whiz.
How long is it gonna take?
About a couple minutes. Sorry, man.
I'll start previewing. Actually, I'll talk with the peanut gallery about stuff. Let's talk baseball. Who wants to talk about baseball? Let's talk about baseball. Baseball standings. While Tree cleans the peanut butter off of his nutsack. All right, Red Sox definitely going. I don't know where it is, Fly. I don't know where it is. They haven't even given me. I don't even know where I'm staying, honestly. I just know that there's some event. Braves up. Yeah, Braves are running away with it. Scale of 1 to yes. How hilarious are the Mets? Look at y'all just spamming the comments now because I'm reading. The Nats do not have a chance. Bryce Harper is going to get no, he's not going to get traded. Bryce Harper will not be a Nat next year. All right. Red Sox, yeah, Yankees are going to get in as the first wild card. I don't know if they win their play. Well, actually, because they have so much time, they'll work it so their best. Who's the Yankees' best pitcher? Sabathia or whatever pitches that game. I don't know. Who would you go with in the 1-game playoff? But Indians, they've already clinched, I think. Is there a little Y next to there? Astros definitely in. The Athletics are chasing, but I think it's going to look like the Yankees and the A's again. Soto, yeah. The Yankees and the A's could be playing in that 1-game playoff, and I don't know. Will the A's ever get the monkey off their back? They've been the Yankees' bitch for years. Yeah, I agree. Jacob deGrom is going to win the Cy Young. Okay, in the National League, you got the Braves. They're pretty much there. Only the Mets would collapse on a 7-game lead on September 12th, which they did in, I believe, 2007. Phillies, done. Nats, terrible. No way. Cubs, probably in. Brewers, first wild card. Yup. And Rockies, Dodgers. Dodgers are going to get in. But how are they trailing? Like, the Rockies have, I understand they have Trevor Story, but their payroll is like 1/5 of that of the Dodgers. 1/5. I think the Dodgers payroll is somewhere in the 400 million range. But yeah, the Dodgers are underperforming and they're going to get bounced easy in the playoffs. I think the Dodgers window is closing. Clayton Kershaw is not good. They can throw more money. The D-backs could. Yeah, the D-backs are not playing well. 3 out of their last 7. They've lost. They're not playing well. Who did Gio Gonzalez get traded for? That was a long time coming. Gio Gonzalez not a good pitcher. He's a win accumulator, if you ask me. He's like Tom Glavine when he was old. Just a shit left-hander that when it comes playoff time, he comes in with a 20-win season and then just shits the bed. The Mets, I don't know what they do. The Mets, until the Wilbons sell the team, the Mets are jack shit. But if Thor and DeGrom could stay healthy, but DeGrom is good. He's gonna win the Cy Young. It feels like with DeGrom, it's like R.A. Dickey all over again. Except for hopefully DeGrom side just stays.
Sorry
in New
about
York.
that. Dog's being a big old cock tease.
Yeah, let's not forget Glavine did pitch for the Mets. He blew a game on the last day of the season, and that's completed the collapse to the Phillies that year.
Mets 07?
Yep. Oral Hershiser also played for the Mets, by the way.
Mets 07, Boston 11, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that
collapsed?
Yeah. Well, there's been some epic collapses in major leagues, and it looks
Rangers
like
had one in 2013.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was a bad one. Yep. All right, so I just ran down baseball while you were gone, so we got that out of the way. All right, let's do a preview of next week. Oh wait,
You forgot the big one.
Oh yeah, we forgot the Browns Steelers. God damn it. I'm gonna just let you take this one. Just go ahead.
Dude, I spent the entire game laughing my ass off. It was one of the worst play games I've seen in a fucking long time. Steelers played down to their competition against a team that kept shooting itself in the foot. That is really what happened with Steelers-Browns. Ben Roethlisberger played like shit. James Conner was the only offensive weapon that was doing anything. Antonio was okay, but he didn't really get the ball. Like, even in, like, that second pass from Benny, like, chucked it, like, 50 yards downfield. I'm sitting there like, what are you doing? And then he just throws it right to a wide, like, a Browns player, and they, like, miscommunicate. Dude, what are you doing? Stop.
The dog wants to know why you're not paying attention to him. That's what it is.
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sure, the dog.
I guess. But still, it's like, come on.
Yeah,
That's what Pittsburgh does. I mean, they play down every time. And now they're going to throw up a shitload of points against Kansas City. It'll probably be like 48-45.
That's a trap game for the Steelers right there, by the way. Chiefs, that is a trap game. All right, my only thoughts on Browns Steelers, like that game was a microcosm of where everything ended last year. It just picked right back up. Only the Browns were slightly better at sucking. Like, how do you miss that feel? I could imagine being a Cleveland fan walking out of that stadium like.
Well, he blocked it. That's why.
Right. But so here's what happened too, right? So they got that interception. This is how Cleveland Browns they are. So they got that interception. And as the runner was going out of bounds, like at the 5 or the 7, something like that, the Browns defensive player blocked somebody in the back. And that's why that field goal was further back, right? If they would have just gotten it, if he had not done that, it would have been shorter than an extra point. And he probably wouldn't have had to kick it as, he could have put more arch on the ball. And
as I said, I feel like the issue was they were dealing with a blocked field goal.
yeah, but still, it would have been an easier kick if that guy didn't do the block in the back. Like, that's such a Browns thing to do to end your 16-game losing streak or however long it was.
The Browns know how to snag defeat from the jaws of victory, even if it is a tie.
Yep. Yeah, that felt like a defeat for them because they could have won. They could have got the monkey off their back. I
could have opened all that Bud Light.
Yep. Wow.
But yet that's still locked because they didn't win.
Do they technically like take one out, like because it's a tie?
No. Winless streak still remains.
That's true. They're so bad. All right, I want to talk about. All right, so next, that game just such juicy failure. I'm sure when you have time to write a script for sports ball, you'll have a really gold section on that.
No, I've already written the script, editing it right now.
Oh, you're in post.
Yep, I'm trying to hammer it down.
Yep.
Like both are in post. Like the MLB one, I'm finalizing, and like the sports ball, the NFL, I'm just editing right now. I'll probably hammer that out and get done tonight.
Nice. Yeah, I worked all day. Like I started the video I put out today. I didn't even write it. Sometimes it's just real easy to write,
Yeah, it varies. Like sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you hit a wall and just like you need to wait.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just blows.
Right. Gotta let those creative juices get back in there, man. Usually in the form of alcohol. All right. Let's run down these games next week and then we'll wrap it all up. I do want to talk about the Pacioretty trade before we get into these games. I think it's a good trade. I think Pacioretty has been average for the Habs. And if Mark Bergevin
if you were to tell, like, they're just banking on futures right now. And I feel like their issue isn't really with Pacioretty, it's with the organization as a whole.
Yeah, Bergevin is still clueless, though.
Oh, of course he is. Like, right. He's just like, let's get this random – let's get Tatar, too. You had to take on that awful contract.
Yeah, he's just dumping, but I like Pacioretty on the Golden Knights for sure. I don't think it was a bad deal like a terrible deal for the Habs, but...
No, well, Suzuki's got promise.
Yeah. There's a hockey player named Suzuki.
Yep, Nick Suzuki.
Yes. Yeah, the Habs are tanking. I agree. They don't want to win because Carey Price.
Well, they deliberately like forced themselves into that situation.
Yeah.
Because like they had a playoff contender and Bergevin shot in the foot.
Now, was Bergevin the GM when they made the conference finals in 2014?
No, I think it was like 2012.
It was Chiarelli. Or
No. Bergevin, like Habs made to the conference finals in 2010.
No, but they also made it in 2014.
I think he may have been.
Yeah, hold on. I got to look this up because we have every piece of information at our fingertips. Mark Bergevin, Wikipedia. It was
made in 2012.
Oh, yeah. So he inherited that team, and Carey Price was already there. So, yeah.
Yep.
Gosh,
He took a great team and fucked it hard.
Yep. Yep. He bent them over. Yep. There's Aaron Rodgers. High shit. All right. Let's do a quick rundown of the games next week. Ravens, Bengals. I like the Ravens in that one. Just give a quick pick and why.
Ravens, Bengals. I'm going to go Ravens. I felt like they did well. I think it's going to be a very close, tight-knit game.
Yeah, the Ravens are like a big D1 program that just beat up on South Carolina State or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're feeling confident. We'll get to Chiefs Steelers at the end. Jets Dolphins. I like the Jets all over that one. Jets look good. They do look good.
Ooh, that's a coin flip to me. Like, I feel like the Jets game was more on Detroit than it was on the Jets. Dolphins looked all right. I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Okay. Eagles Buccaneers. Eagles easily. Buccaneers are paper.
Well, Buccaneers are also injured to shit.
Yeah.
They're out there, both their starting cornerbacks. They're out Jason Pierre-Paul. They're out their tight end. So, yeah, I think, unfortunately, it's got to be Eagles.
Yeah, they're going to start 2-0. Sucks. Browns and Saints. Wow. That is a tough
I'm going to go Saints, but that's just because I feel like it's going to be another painful, close-edge defeat.
Yeah, I think the fridges stay locked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, what if the Browns? What is their schedule next week? Hold on, they got the Jets after that. Browns could start 0-3. Depends on how real the Jets are.
Let's take a
Darnold looked fucking good. I don't care what anybody says. Darnold looked good.
New Orleans, Jets, Oakland, Baltimore, the Chargers. They could beat the Chargers again. Just saying.
They could to end the streak on a field goal attempt. At the end. All right, Colts, Redskins. I like the Colts there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Colts.
All right, Chargers, Bills. I like a tie in this one, but
I think it's another coin flip. I feel like Buffalo isn't going to be as bad as they were against Baltimore. Well, the Chargers aren't going to be as bad as they were against Kansas City.
Yeah, but they're putting Allen in.
I'm going to go Chargers.
Yeah, rookie quarterback, first start. I like Chargers. He's going to be happy just to complete like an out route. So, yeah, I like the Chargers too. Vikings, Packers. This is a heavyweight matchup in the second week of the season.
Game of the week.
Yep. I'm surprised it hasn't been flexed.
If Rodgers plays, that's going Packers. If not, Vikings.
Rodgers will play. Rodgers has to play that game. He can sit against when they play some shit team, but they got to be careful because the Vikings have a nasty defense too. Nasty defense.
Yeah, if it's in Green Bay, they're going to Anthony Ball.
Yeah. I like the Vikings.
Come here.
Dead air?
No, but my dog's yelping again.
Your dog? Yeah, we're 7 minutes, dude. Can we make 7 minutes?
We can make 7 minutes. Right. We're good.
Panthers, Falcons.
Ooh.
That is a juicy one too right there.
Very juicy one. I'm going to say Panthers.
I like the Falcons in that one. Falcons should be better.
And I'm going to bold. I say the Falcons fuck up another goal line situation.
Probably. Titans, Texans. That one's easy for me. Texans right there. I'm sure White Mephisto loves
I'm going to say Texans there too.
Yeah. I think the Titans are just garbage. Hot dumpster fire. Even if Mariota plays. So, that was a good out right there. Cardinals, Rams. Rams easy. Right
I don't know, man. This is a pretty tough one. I'm going to go Rams by 30.
I'm going to go Rams by murder. How about that?
Yep. Very tight, close-knit game.
Yes. 49ers, Lions. The Lions cannot be as bad as they were last week, but they're still bad enough to lose to the Niners.
I can see Garoppolo torching them.
Yeah. Just a couple turnovers, all they need. And then he gets into a rhythm. Broncos, Raiders. Wow, that's a juicy one. That's a coin flip.
That's a very juicy one.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm going to say Raiders.
I'm going to say Raiders
Barely.
too. I think the Raiders are better than they were indicated. You know, the Rams made them look bad because they finally just collapsed. Now we got some great games here. Hold on. Seahawks, Bears. That one's like a battle.
I'm going
of two
Bears.
Yeah. I think the Seahawks are pretty bad. I'm gonna go Bears too. They're pissed off that they blew that game. All right, let's get to the good ones here. We got some real good ones. Patriots, Jaguars.
Another game of the week.
Yeah, that's Sunday at 4:25 right there.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Patriots.
I like the Pats too. I like the Pats a lot. I just don't think the Jaguars are ready. You know, they're going to be the team that if they're going to beat the Patriots this year, it's got to be in the playoffs. Jags win 24-20. You guys are on crack. All right, Steelers Chiefs. Steelers Chiefs.
Steelers Chiefs.
Yep.
Ooh, damn it. I don't know. I want to say Chiefs.
Are you trying to buy a win?
No.
Okay. I like the Steelers in this one. I think that I think Cleveland is better than people are giving credit for. And the weather, as long as it's decent. What's the weather going to be like? Is it going to be raining up there? Do you know?
What, in Cleveland?
In Pittsburgh.
It
in
depends
Pittsburgh.
it might be like chance of rain, I think.
Dude,
It's not going to be as awful as it was last week.
Earlier this week, a hurricane was like headed straight for my house. And then now it's blown south.
Yeah, it's going North Carolina.
Yeah, everybody brought all the bottled water and bread. And I'm like, what do y'all do with that shit now?
Eat it,
Yeah.
drink it. Well, the bottled water will last for a while. The only thing you can do with bread is freeze it.
You can freeze bread? Had no idea.
Yep.
I should do that. You're a single
Friends
guy.
are getting moldy.
You're sure you're not one of us? You're sure you're not in the tribe that you knew how to freeze bread? Come on.
My mom does it all the time.
Yeah, is that a Yinzer thing? I don't freeze bread. I don't know. Giants, Cowboys for the last pick of the evening. Dead air.
Yep, I'm here.
Giants, Cowboys. You're gonna pick a team?
Yep, Giants and the Cowboys. I'm gonna go Giants.
All right, I'm hiding my eyes. I'm going to say that the Giants do win. They should. It's not only that they should win, they have to win. Like, this is one of the years where I don't really fear the Cowboys, like in the past. But if the Giants think that they are a playoff team, they have to win this game. Like, and they have to win it by a lot. So, yeah, Sunday night. So I'll get to watch that. Amazing. All right, those are the picks. Whew, boy. Another dumpster fire is in the books, man. You got to take care of your dog, dude.
Yeah, he's yelping a lot.
Oh.
Poor little guy.
Yeah, Flo is slowly dissipating. We did not talk about Serena Williams. Real quick, your take on that. Was she out of line?
No, it's the thing about her calling him a thief, that's questioning the dude's integrity.
Yeah.
And after all the other stuff, like slamming her racket openly, like antagonizing the guy and getting openly coached, which his coach admitted to doing, like, I mean, he wasn't out of line there. And the Serena's the one out of line by saying it's a sex and a race issue. It's like it's not about your gender, it's not about your race, about acting like a twat.
Yeah, you know, the tennis players though, they're divas and they expect that. I give the chair umpire a lot of credit for sticking to his guns. I'll say that. Whether Serena was right or wrong, like, she fucking yelled at him, called him a thief, right? And was like, yeah, code violation. He was like, fuck you. Fuck you. You know? And I don't know. I thought it was just funny. I don't know if there's like any real validity to what Serena said. I don't think so. I agree with you on that, but I don't know. It was just a funny thing. I think it was good for tennis because nobody ever fucking talks about tennis. So still, you know what's funny was more people paid attention to Serena throwing a shit fit than the men's final. Who won the men's final? I don't even know. Was it Djokovic? Who fucking cares? Right? Tennis used to be awesome, dude. Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier. Like, I used to play
they all
tennis.
flipped out.
Right. I was a bad motherfucker on the tennis court. You couldn't stop my serve. I could serve like high 90s. Like, I was a beast. And I played varsity tennis. And then tennis started to suck for a long time. So, it still kind of sucks. It's a really tough sport, though. It's fun. Fun to play. All right. I'm going to let you tend to your dog, dude. Any closing thoughts?
Nope. Not really, man.
Nope, not really, man. All right, this one, we're going to end right on time. Exactly 1 hour, motherfuckers.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, I'm 5 Points Vids, and you assholes made it to the end of this stream.